Hi, this is Brenda with Berkshire Hathaway. Today I am meeting with Adele. She's from Greater Nevada Mortgage Company. And so I would like to discuss with her on various programs for new home buyers, FHA, conventional, and veterans. So stay tuned.
Hi, this is Adele with Greater Nevada Mortgage. How's
Hi.
everybody doing
Yeah,
out there?
hey, thank you so much for
Yeah,
taking the time to talk about your company and the programs that you offer
yeah,
for
and
home buyers.
thank you for having me
Thank
on here.
you.
This is exciting.
Thanks.
So, Greater Nevada Mortgage, we originated from Reno. We've been around for years and years. We have 11 bank branches up there. So, we're kind of trickling down into Las Vegas.
Oh,
We've been
very
here
cool.
for 4 years now. We are associated with a credit union, so we're going to have some really aggressive interest rates. We have our own product for a conventional that we actually service. We don't sell it. It's always going to stay here. So it's on our own product line.
Oh,
So we're able to offer some really good interest rates. So if you happen to have 640 credit score, we can give you a 640 credit score, 20% down. We can do an interest rate today at 5.75, and we don't charge points since we're a nonprofit. So that's always an added benefit. Sometimes some rates do come with points.
oh, okay.
And we also offer the regular Fannie Freddie 5% down conventional. Those interest rates will vary from day to day. Sometimes they will come with points, sometimes without, if we can be really aggressive.
Mhm.
We also do offer FHA. FHA is 3.5% down. Right now, our interest rates are 5.875 30-year
Wow.
fixed with
Wow.
no points. FHA always tends to be the most aggressive. On your conventional loans, you have to stay at a 36.44 debt to income.
Okay.
On FHA, we can go 45.56,
Okay.
which is really good.
So we're going to go ahead and talk about VAs. And first of all, I want to say, all you VAs out there, thank you so much for your service. So let's
Definitely.
talk about some of the programs that Nevada Mortgage, right?
Yep. Greater Nevada Mortgage. So I love to do VA loans. VA loans are like the best loans, I think, in my opinion. So with our interest rates are 6%, 30-year fixed on a VA loan. But the advantage is that you don't have to have mortgage insurance. So right off the
Oh,
bat,
so
that could
that's
save
PMI,
you.
right?
Yep, PMI.
PMI.
So that's going to save you, depending upon your loan amount, anywhere between $100 to $300 a month without having that. Um, Plus, they're a lot more flexible. So, on a VA loan, as long as there's enough compensating factors and residual income, we can actually go to a 60% debt to income on the back, which means between your debts and your mortgage, it could be 60% of your gross monthly income,
Okay,
which
cool.
is really nice. So that's the flexibility. What people get kind of confused about is that a VA person can actually own up to two or maybe three homes
Ah,
and still use the same eligibility. Typically, your eligibility will go up to $900,000. So
wow.
let's say you're stationed in California and you bought a house, back in the day when they were like 400,000 in California,
Yeah.
then you would still have $600,000 left. Let's say you got stationed here, you're going to be here for a few years. You would rent your house out in California. You would buy a house here for another 400,000.
And here's Nevada.
Yeah, yeah. and,
Las Vegas.
and then so you're up to 800,000. So you'd be okay, your eligibility. So you'd still be able to qualify for another house here in Nevada using your VA benefits.
Is there a FICO score that should be concerned about?
Technically, VA does not have a FICO limit. However, every single lender will decide what they want. The lowest that we can go is 600. So
Okay.
600 would still do the 100% financing. So there's no money down. There still is closing costs that you have to pay, but of course, with Brenda, she's an amazing negotiator. We're going to do whatever we can to try
Yeah.
to get that seller to help with closing
Yeah.
costs. But
So,
I mean, worst case, maybe 5,000. Best case, $1,000 to get you into a home. If you're 100% financing, Brenda gets all the closing costs covered, then we can get you into a home
right.
pretty affordably.
Right. And just remember, it depends on the seller. So can't guarantee any closing costs whatsoever that the seller would help with. So that's just part of the negotiating table. And we can talk about that when we meet. So, all right. Thank you.
So
Okay.
when we post our rates on our website, where you can go on to Greater Nevada Mortgage website, you can look at our rates every single day.
Okay.
and they don't change for like a month, which is nice.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
that's really good.
Okay.
But yeah, we're really competitive. If for some reason we need to beat someone else out, we absolutely will do our best to do that.
So I just wanted to make sure that we are in agreement that when you are looking on the websites for Greater Nevada Mortgage, and that the interest rates do have a opportunity to change. So just make sure that when you're looking at these things are not etched in stone and they're not forever.
Correct.
So your qualifications must be met. You're not guaranteed a loan. You have to make sure you meet various obligations on your side of filling out the paperwork. So just make sure you understand that just because you've filed for the loan doesn't mean you're actually going to get it. There are
Yeah.
certain things that behind the scenes that the loan officer will ask you for. So don't forget that. And like I said again, interest rates do change.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Adele.
No,
I
thank
thank you so much for
you.
your
Thank you for
time.
having me on.
This is fantastic. So can you tell them what the website is so they can go on there?
Well, my website is a bias at Greater Nevada Mortgage. And then you can find us. And if you decide to do a loan application, there's 3 loan officers in this in Nevada, or actually in Las Vegas. And then you'll see my picture and pick me, and I'll be more than happy to help you.
Oh, fantastic. So, another quick question. How long does it take? Do you want pre-approval? Because that's going to
48 hours, usually
okay.
within 24, but worst case 48 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.